What up, guys? Saying I wanted to check out how the new Maxwell fares. Now, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but dude, this skin low-key looks ugly on Maxwell. Oh my goodness, they did her dirty. Oh, which, by the way, I don't think normal what's-her-face Lapis even has a skin. I think they only gave it to Drake. She has like 3. Isn't that hilarious? Anyways, that was completely off topic. Let's go into this. Now, I didn't pull for her, like I said, with Lapis. I think I'll just hope I get her on the wish list and hope for the best. So we're kind of limited to what we can really look at, but let's just do the same thing we did last time with Lapis. How about that? I think we'll do like without type advantage, then we'll do with type advantage, then we'll do like a longer-ish run, and then honestly, I kind of want to see how Maxwell does on like the off rotation. The thing though, real quick, is I believe she's only going to get this when she bursts, right? It says when using burst skill. I imagine this is her burst skill. This is a thing that like does damage, that makes her do quote unquote damage, I guess. I don't think she's going to be doing too much damage though. I mean, this is cool. If you can get these stacked up, then like this burst is just going to shoot instantly. And I mean, it has pierce and stuff, right? And I mean, this percentage isn't too bad. She's giving people the burst gauge charge, which is why I don't think I'm going to need someone like Helm's Treasure here. So we'll see. Anyways, real quick, what is the thing that charges? It's overcurrent, and I get that. Oh, when I burst, I have to burst 5 times. Yeah, never mind. No, that has to be she has to burst. Yeah. Okay, so on the off rotation, she's not gonna get like the charge speed thingy. And then, by the way, I really like that burst. It's so, dude, these bursts are so cool. The only thing for Maxwell's is they should have let her like shoot it. They should have had like a nice angle where she shoots it and it like pans out. I think that'd be so cool. Oh, actually, I totally didn't even take into account that Libby here is giving both of them charge speed. We should cook pretty hard. Other than that, I mean, I don't really think like the max HP support type things do too much, like for any unit, but I mean, it could help for Maxwell. Not Maxwell, well, I guess Maxwell. I was gonna say mostly for Lapis, because she is stacking max HP like pretty decently, but so does Maxwell. Let's see, 40 seconds left. Let me quickly see. Actually, how many stacks does Lapis have currently? Just 2. This should be the 3rd? Yeah, this should be the 3rd. She's at 2.5 right now. And then let's see, blah blah blah. This is called, yeah, okay. It doesn't tell us how many stacks of this we have. Oh, because it's only one bursting. Wait, but this is continuously, so we should have it anyways. It's 30%. Oh, it's this. I'm blind. I thought it was gonna be called overcurrent, but no, it should be this. Yeah, we have 4 stacks of this. This limit release thingy is fully stacked. Yeah, it's just doing charge stacks. Blah blah blah. That's Anis's thing. That doesn't matter. This is also hers, correct? Yeah, this one. Okay, so we're at 4 stacks. Okay, so she stacks way faster than Lapis, but that makes sense, right? Lapis has to, what's it, the laser beam? What did I say? 8 times? I think it's 8 times. God dang it, let me quickly check. Okay, wait, Lapis is doing pretty decent here. Yeah, because this is 2. Yeah, 8 times, 8 times, 8 times. Okay, now she's fully stacked. Oh, she did that really fast, right? Or did she miss? I wasn't paying attention, actually. Dang it. Wait. I think I did way more damage here. Oh, I didn't pull up how much damage I did last time. Yeah, I think, hold on. I think these buffs are actually pretty good. Let me maybe not talk shit about the max HP buffs. Hold on. I feel like that was pretty decent. Compared to like last time? Oh, I didn't even check fucking Maxwell's damage. No, I'm an idiot. Oh, man. Dang it. Alright, you know what? I went to go refresh my memory on how Lapis did last time. She did 643 in this same scenario, I think I did a little bit less, but I mean, I was using crown instead, but like, that was actually kind of close. We'll just do 2 of these. We'll do this one and then 3 minutes, and then I think I'll do the bossing thing right here. And then maybe I'll do one more. I kind of do want to see how she fares on the off rotation. I do think that's going to be like pretty bad though. She's basically going to miss out on the entirety of her skill too. Which, I mean, I think that only really gives her damage, correct? Other than this, she's not going to give the max HP buff. She was going to be given this though. Like, this is really good, the burst gauge. Actually, how fast is this charge? And I think also I only need to burst 5 times to get like the final charge, or not the final charge, like the max stacks of the fasting. Oh, actually, I need to pay attention to this burst generation. Alright, hold on. Let's lock in and stop rambling. Actually, open our eyes. Alright, let's see. Alright, boom. I mean, yeah, dude, the burst generation is comparable to, like, what's her face? The Helm Treasure. Dude, this is really good, though. That burst generation is really good. Okay, maybe she'd be a little bit too broken if they gave her, like, util. Like, shield or heal. Then she might be a little too broken, actually. Dude, yeah, that's so fast, actually. I kind of want to try her, like, by herself, if that makes sense. Like, burst generation by herself. Oh, the problem is if she's reloading. It's charge attack. Yeah, whenever she does charge attacks, that's when she fills up the burst gauge. So, yeah, this is like kind of brief rotation now, though. Okay, now we're good, though. Dang, yeah, wow. That burst generation is really good. Oh, I also didn't pay attention how fast the thingy was. No! 7? Okay, I think we did way less damage here. Why? Yeah, we did way less damage here. I mean, this is without using crown, right? I feel like that's not really fair to compare this Maxwell to crown. Dude, but the burst generation gauge filling thingy is really good, though. Okay, here, I want to see what, like, fully stacked Lapis with this Maxwell fares. And then I kind of want to see her on the off rotation. But, like, even still, that burst generation thing might just be enough to warrant her on a team. Like, that's the reason why I really like Helm's Treasure, because of all the util she has and the burst generation she does. And Maxwell looks like she can match that, which is really good. The only problem is sometimes I run into, you know, the full reload while we're trying to generate some bursts, which is like kind of griefs. Granted, I have no cubes on her, right? Because I obviously didn't pull her. And even if I did, the, like, what is this? The practice tool union thingy-mabobber doesn't really work with cubes and or gear rolls. I still don't know why they haven't implemented that. I swear they said they were going to, but like they never did, so I don't really know what we're doing here. Anyways, let's just make sure we keep track of how many stacks Lapis has. This should be number 3, I think. Yeah, looks like that's number 3. I believe we got enough stacks for her at like a minute 40, right? We had enough stacks? I think that's what happened last time. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, yeah, you saw that? We're at full stacks. That was like instant. I think it's what, 1.5? They fixed that 0.4 seconds. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that was instant. Just that instant shot, and then you're done. I mean, everything should be at max stacks. The only thing we're waiting on is Lapis to be at max stacks, which she should be at number 4 now. Oh, I don't even know why I'm looking at this. This is confusing. Oh, no, she's at number 7. Yeah, it looks like she has number 7. So this should be the final 8. Yeah, okay. And now she should be max stacks and we can see the full stuff. Okay. I wish I could honestly see how much HP these units have specifically. She has full stacks of the max HP buffs. She's getting the max HP from Maxwell too. I didn't mean to click that, what even is Maxwell's thing? I think it's just 1%. That's the support. Nope. 30%. Yeah, it's sequential limit release, so 30% max HP, which should be this right here. And then that's the support. Where is her stacks? Right here, yeah, 10%, and then it just like stacks backwards. This one. So 7, 3, 2, 1. It's kind of hard to calculate this. I still don't know how much it calculates by. Yeah, all this stuff right here. There's like 4 procs of this, because I don't know if it's like multiplicative or like do I have to add it. Maybe I should honestly look up some numbers people that I think know the answer to that question. Well, that's something to do for the future me. Okay, now that everything's fully stacked, I feel like Maxwell support should go pretty hard right here. The only problem with a lot of these burst 2s is I kind of have to compare him to Crown. But like, bro, at this point, Crown's almost 3 years old, bro. Like, that shit's not even fair at this point. They made her quite literally unbreakable. Like, it's not even fair for all burst 2s. She's just been like completely dominant for 3 years almost now. So we gotta find other things to compare her to. Honestly, if we're comparing her to like Mint and Frika, it is kind of grief because that combo is pretty unshakable. With their support and like that healing, it's so good. But like Maxwell is kind of a differently built unit. She doesn't have any like detail healing wise, but like Mint and Frika don't have burst generation like Maxwell does, so it's kind of like a different breed. Alright, we're ending up here. Let's see. Last time I did this, Lapis did 840. Oh, I did way more damage, about 60 more. I mean, Maxwell did not too bad damage-wise either. Half of Anis's. I mean, Anis hits very hard. Let's see, in 3 minutes, this is about what? Like, 300 exactly, yeah, per minute. That's not bad. Yeah, she did more support than Crown at this stage. Okay, maybe the max HP did go pretty hard. One slap was fully stacked. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's not bad. The only problem, I think this kind of team wouldn't be too bad. I mean, you could sub Anis out, right, if you want to use her on a team she'd perform a bit better on, but if you want to pair her up with Lapis, I'd say coping and getting someone that can heal the team is probably a good idea. Like, maybe you can use Nayuta here. I've been using Naga because she's going to give, like, core damage buff, which the regular, like, minions in the practice tool shooting range thingamabobber all have a core, so we should be fine. Okay, you know what? Let's do some, like, some shenanigans. Let's just put Crown. Where's my Crown? Let's just do this for a minute 30. Yeah, okay. She's gonna be now relegated to burst generation bot, so let's see how she fares. Which, yeah, for the most part, I should just get... Let's see. Obviously, this... I mean, this is nice support. She'll be able to get this, which just max HP 30%. I mean, this will help Lapis. And then obviously this. Oh, I need to check. I think Anis has the same thing, right? I think it's also 7%. No, that's CDR. Oh, right here. She has 6%. Okay, so hers is more. Granted, Anis's is free, right? Unlike Maxwell, you have to do full charge attacks. But Maxwell's is 7.15. That's, I guess, a whole 1%. I don't know how much that matters. But I mean, it is stacking on top of Anis's. Actually, you'd be stacking a bit slower though, no? Because eventually, I mean, once you're bursting more and more with Maxwell, that burst will like insta-shoot, and I think that should count as one of her stacks for the full charge thingy. Okay, but we're, I guess, not running into that problem yet, where I'm reloading on, like, when I'm regenning burst. Hold on. Dude, yeah, look at, dude, that burst generation is so good, though. Oh my god, that burst generation is so good, though. I mean, even just that by itself, I think this Maxwell's really good. Dang it. Okay. What burst generation does to a motherfucker. Dude, I swear, if any unit has either CDR or burst generation, it's like instant they're usable, which is crazy. Like, just how broken is that? Dude, yeah, I mean, look at this. Insta burst. Like, dude, we're just farming this shit at this point. How much is what's-her-face's? Let me actually check the stacks right quick. I mean, I'm already at 30 stacks. Like, Maxwell stacks pretty fast. I guess compared to Lapis, right, who takes a while. Which Lapis looks like she's at 7 stacks right now. Yeah, because I said it's about minute 40 to get fully stacked. And this one only goes to minute 30. Oh wait, no, I was at max stacks at the end. I mean, I did a little bit more damage than, like, just normally Crown by herself here. Oh, because I was using the Treasure Helm. Yeah, and now in this scenario, I swapped off Treasure Helm for the Maxwell. So I was getting, like, a little bit more support, like, damage-wise. So it barely bumped me up. But I mean, that's not bad. If we're having Maxwell be comparable to, like, Helm's Treasure, not too bad, not too bad. Granted, obviously, with Helm's Treasure, you have the healing in your back pocket for, like, emergencies. You can just burst with her and then everyone will heal. So, I mean, there is that. Let's see. So, hers is at 7.1. How much is Helm's at? I think it's the same as Annis's, like 7. Or not 7, 6. Maybe 5. Okay, never mind. Oh my, 12%. Recovers max HP. Feel burst gauge by 12. Okay, never mind. Hers is so much. Oh my goodness. The problem is I think her charge speed is more, right? Blah blah blah. 1 second. I feel like Maxwell's is kind of shorter. Maybe I'm just making that up. Okay, I am making that up. It's quite literally the same. I think they have the same, like, everything, actually. Yeah, okay, never mind. Hers is strictly better. Dang, I feel more comfortable with what's-her-face's, though. Weird. With Maxwell's. Then again, that could just be fixed by manually playing as them, right? Once your burst is about to end, just reload. Yeah, okay. But I mean, this in itself... Wait, do I have a charge speed cube on her? Oh, I do, that's hilarious. I guess that makes sense, okay. Oh, wait, does that change the percentage for this? No, that's not how it works. Yeah, never mind. What am I talking about? Okay, I mean, that's not too bad. Let's do one more, like, cope. Instead of Naga, is there anyone else that does, like, max HP stuff? I feel like no. Let's see, this is gonna give Pierce support. I might use this, actually. I want to find someone that gives max HP support, but to be honest, from the top of my head, I don't know who does. I said I wanted to use Nayuta. Let's see. Nayuta could be like the healing for this team, right? Oh, wait, it's max HP. Hold on, wait. No, this could work, She heals based off of max HP. When memory absorption takes into effect. Which... What is that one again? Oh, yeah, when you get some stacks. Yeah, when you're at 2, 10, 30. Activates when blah blah blah. Choices. She should give herself Pierce. I'm pretty sure I read that. Yeah, she gets Pierce. Okay, Dang, should I give her Pierce support or should I give her the thingy? Honestly, I might give this, because this scales off of max HP. I think her support also scales off of max HP. That doesn't. The healing is max HP. And I think that's it. I don't think she gets anything from max HP. I don't have a lot of these memorized, so there's that. But I mean, the healing based off of max HP is going to go hard on this team, because we're going to be farming max HP. So, Yeah, we'll just use this. I think this is a more realistic, like, team. Just sub her out, like, Anis. I don't know, for, like, this or this. Probably not this, though. I mean... I don't think we're going to be dumping ammo too much on this team. I guess you could do, like, this, if you want. And then, like, have a CDR instead of this. Maxwell's your main burst, too. The problem is, you know, you're going to be kind of griefed healing-wise, potentially. Depending on what boss you're going against. But, I mean, this doesn't look terrible. Or even, like... Where is she? Zwei? But you'll be running into the same problem, right? No CDR, you just have to sub in this for burst 1 CDR. Not too bad. Okay. I feel like these two have options. I like that. Oops. Let me not do that. Let me do this instead. Okay, I mean, so far I'm pleased with Maxwell. I don't really like burst 2s that don't have heal or shield. Normally, right? You guys know me. But the burst generation for Maxwell is very juicy. And it is very enticing. I mean, dude, look at that. Shit's like Jackal in PvP, bro. Insta burst. Oh my goodness. The thing though is I can't really see the healing. I think it's proccing right there. It's like every, what, 5 seconds? Honestly, so confusing. I think it's whenever I go up a proc, right? Because she stacks to 30. Nayuta. Okay, currently she's getting 30% bonus HP by Maxwell here. Okay. Like every... What, 5 seconds? Honestly, I forget how much she stacks. Whatever. I guess the only thing that matters is that we're getting healed. So there's that. And since it's like sharing it to everybody, it should be fine. And it's based off of max HP, so... Oh, which... How is that going to work? Hold on. Let me see if I can see this. Are they getting healed the same? Oh, they are. Oh, is it based off of Neus's max HP? Oh, I see. That makes more sense, I guess. I thought it was based off, like, the individual's max HP, so everybody's getting different. No, it looks like everybody's getting the same amount. Which, I mean, should be increasing. I guess it should be at max stacks right now. Maxwell is fully stacked on the max HP. So everybody should have 30%. Which that should be a lot, no? Honestly, I don't really know how HP particularly is calculated in this game. The only thing I really care about is damage. So there's that. Like, we're getting, not this, this right here. So is this like 30% max HP? Or does it proc 1%? I think it'd be 30%, no? Whatever their usual max HP is, just like 30% of that, you add it up. I mean, that's how I imagine. Because, like, how would you calculate 1% addition to your max HP and then, like, just keep going up, if that makes sense? Okay, this is quite unfortunate. My first generation got grief. Yeah, I think optimally, you would want to play as Maxwell and just guarantee, like, once the burst ends, you can reload, that you can get that back. Like, right here, I'm missing some stuff. I mean, overall, I think we're doing some decent damage, though. Come on, Maxwell, fucking reload faster, baby. Okay, yeah, I think you either want to give her charge BQ, kind of like how I have with Helm, or a reload cube. But I don't really know if you want to waste the blue cube on Maxwell. She's not going to be doing the craziest amounts of damage. Okay, yeah, I need to manually fix this, because this is, like, actually getting grief. I think I reload now. I'm just going to reload here. There we go. Honestly, that didn't even help by that much. Whatever. I definitely think that's more optimally, I suppose. Okay, let's see. Okay, we did a little less damage than we did with, like, Crown, but, I mean, that is fair, right? But I think normally, like last time what I did 840. So this is still a little bit better. It's not, though, like, worse, but honestly, in this case, that's a good thing if it's just a little bit better, because that means it is comparable to what we were doing with other units, because we were doing that with Crown and Helm's Treasure, and they're really good. So, you know, if you can compare to those, you're pretty good off. So not bad, not bad. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to see for the most part. Okay, Maxwell. Honestly, I was a bit worried because I don't like burst 2s without healer shield, but that burst generation is really good. Oh my goodness. All right. All that being said, though, honestly, you probably still don't summon, right? They are just regular units, and they're going to be put in the wish list. And, I mean, to be honest, I feel like everybody's down bad currently because, you know, summer kind of hit us hard. And they had the rerun, so there's that. Anywho, overall, I feel like this could just be your normal for your overload gear, just like attack, elemental, max ammo. If you want, you could potentially make her a bit more utility. Let's see, should she do final attack damage? I think it's just final, like, HP, right? Oh, this is final attack. Okay, so if you want, you could do like a mix between some charge speed too, if you want to like take this fully forward, I suppose. It doesn't really matter for her burst because it's fixed, so like the charge speed doesn't really matter, I don't think. So there's that. But I mean, if you want to get some charge speed rolls, I don't think it's the worst, considering you'll be getting this a bit better. I think max ammo is probably a bit better though, so you're not like stuck on reload or when you're trying to burst generate a lot of stuff, right? But I mean, other than that, she's not going to be doing the craziest damage, so honestly, you don't really have to be very anal about her overload gear. I don't think it's that big of a deal, right? There's definitely other units to be a bit more, I guess, picky on, so there is that. Cube wise, like I said before, I think probably if you really care too much, it's probably the blue cube is the best, but she's not going to be doing the most damage, so honestly, giving the blue cube to somebody else is probably just strictly better. So I would probably say, like my Helm's Treasure, probably just giving her the charge speed cube is probably the move. Either that, or you could give her the burst generation cube. Actually, let me look this up right quick. I think the burst generation cube gives you stuff based off of burst, or is it just like flat? Yeah, whatever, let me just click someone. I wanted to see somebody I have the burst generation cube on. Let's see, it's this one. Oh, it's at the start of battle. Okay, never mind. That's kind of like only worth for PvP then. Let's see, damage reduction. Oh, you could give her a max HP, right? There's one that gives max HP, I think. This one? Yeah, I mean, you could give her this. The only thing, this is for herself. So she'll realistically be, let's see. Or like this wouldn't be the worst. Just give her max ammo. Let's see, let me quickly double check that. Hold on. Yeah, so it'd be 7%. And then what would that give Maxwell though? I think that would only realistically give her damage, which doesn't really matter. So maybe that's not that good. Let's see. Okay, it'll be this. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's 1% of the final max HP. So this will be just a little bit stronger. And I think that'd be it. Yeah, so that's probably not the worst. Okay, so definitely either the charge speed, and honestly, I feel like that's it. The other ones don't really work as good as I thought. Burst gauge is kind of only for PvP. It's only going to proc once. So honestly, I don't think that's that worth. But I mean, you have decent options. And considering she's a burst too, I think not really needing a cube is decent in itself. You can probably just give her whatever's left, right? So not too bad. Let's see, Missilus Tower. I mean, I feel like she's going to be pretty good. I still think you can use Naga to a pretty well extent in there. So, I mean, you're looking pretty well off. You can probably just use like Glitter now, plus Naga and or this Maxwell, or probably both of them. And then you can like burst 3 with Lapis, this Neon, this Mihara. If you're down bad, I mean, you can still use like I mean, Ina's still decent. I guess if you have her up, you could use her. I think she's pretty used in like some solar rays. I don't have her up, so I never use her though. And like nowadays, we're gonna be using her instead, right? And the Black Ranger. So, I mean, I don't know. Definitely that's probably your move for the tower. So I think she could be useful in the tower. But even so, I think you only really summon if you're very competitive on Solar Raid, since I imagine this next Solar Raid is going to be weak to wind, right? So all these units are going to go pretty hard. Which, speaking of which, dang it, do I level up the Black Ranger for that? I want to save stuff for, like, treasures. I totally griefed with Sugar's treasure, so, like, I'm a little bit behind. Dang it. Oh, man, I don't want to get, like, too far behind, though. Oh well. I think that is everything for Maxwell. Okay, not too bad for Maxwell. That burst generation went really hard. Okay. Honestly, I think she's a pretty nice addition to have to flex on other teams, right? You can flex her on a lot of different solo raid teams I can foresee in the future for sure. Okay. Where would I put her, though? Probably around, like, the maid combo team? Maybe around a little... Actually, no. Maybe a little bit lower than... What's her face? Mint and Prika. That duo is really good, bro. I really love using that for the Solar Raid. I've used her like 3 times for the Solar Raid, right? Since they've been out, and they feel so good in there. But, I think that is everything. Overall, pretty good. Still, I would say don't summon. They're going to get put into the regular pool, so you'll be able to wishlist them later. And let's see, anniversary should be in November, and before that, I mean, we're going to get the collab, so... There is that. I would recommend relaxing so you guys don't get griefed in the future. But anyways, I think that is everything. Let me know what you guys think about this new Maxwell. Also, if you want to support the channel, subscribing and sharing is very appreciated. And I'll catch you guys later.